Hello everyone, I'm Crumbs. Welcome back to the troop. We are playing the 8th Armoured Brigade campaign on hardest difficulty. We have just taken out a Tiger tank and we need to push forward to take 6 objectives.
Receiving.
67. So I don't want to lose that one, so we should pop smoke maybe. Or we can
Yes, sir.
move you up here so he knows we are here.
On the move.
So maybe he gets scared and move. And then we have you guys.
Yes, sir.
So should we take it out just for fun so they don't jump back in? Or can you reach this guy somehow? You can.
Yes, sir.
But you have to go here. Yeah, maybe that is. We need to go there.
On the move. On the move. On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Reporting. Moving out.
Since this is green, well, okay. There could be a lot of things over there.
Receiving.
So I will
On the move.
send you that way. Maybe. Do we want the HQ? No.
Yes, sir.
You three go that way.
Reporting.
You will
Moving out.
head up here.
Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir. On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. On the move. Reporting. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Maybe I should. I will go up here and see if we.
On our way.
Oh, I saw someone.
Receiving. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. Yes, sir.
I will move you in here.
Yes, sir.
Can you reach? If there are anyone here, then we are safe here. If there is anyone in this building, we screw them away.
On our way.
I don't think it was.
Receiving.
Right, let's use the smoke. I'm gonna send you here, right in the middle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Receiving.
Let's fire a little bit.
Receiving. Yes, sir.
So I'm moving you
On our way.
2 steps at a time.
Receiving.
So the question is, we have 3 tanks that can shoot at him next turn if you survive this. 67 is pretty good. I will take the shot. %, suppression.
Through. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna send you up
On the move.
to there. Alright, enter. I'll let you move here, and then you can move inside next turn.
On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. On the move. Yes, sir.
Let's see if we can
Receiving.
take him out. 92.
Looks like that one went through. Yes, sir. On the move. Yes, sir.
I think he will move.
Yes, sir.
You are back here.
On our way. Reporting. Moving out. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. On the move. Reporting.
So I wonder if there is anyone here that have seen you. Let's move back and see if you can turn hidden.
Reporting. Moving out. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. On the move. Receiving.
Minimal, and there is no way we can know.
Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. On the move. We're hit. He's got our range.
He didn't move. So you've been hit 2 times, right? And still alive.
Receiving.
97. He can't
Looks like
move.
that one went through.
And then we go
Yes, sir.
72.
Enemy knocked out.
Critical knockout. Yeah, we need to head for that group. And
Yes,
there are
sir.
probably
On our way.
people in that
Receiving.
building.
On the move. Yes, sir. On our way.
Can
Yes, sir.
you see him? No, but you should.
Receiving. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir. On the move.
Maybe it's empty here.
Yes, sir.
Alright, now you're hidden.
Moving out. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. On the move. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir.
I think I wanna
Move.
take you for a spin. Well, we could pass here, but I'm not sure you can pass.
Yes, sir. On the move. Reporting.
I think if we start moving, they will see us.
Receiving. On the move.
Yeah.
On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I will send you up north, but we need to keep an eye on this one. Well, that is actually doable.
Yes, sir. On the move. Receiving.
Why not? Let's fire. Suppression.
On our way. Moving out.
Our sniper.
On the move. On our way.
I'm a little bit worried that they have tanks waiting here, so let's move fast and get behind this building. Oh crap.
Warheads.
Okay, you're way back there.
Yes, sir.
I will go for you. So if I move up here, he can't see us.
On the move. Receiving.
There got to be more tanks.
Receiving. Receiving.
Not you.
Yes, sir.
Not maybe you.
Yes, sir.
Sniper. I don't think you can see him. No. So we will move you up
On the
here.
move. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On our way. Reporting. Receiving. On the move.
That is so far away.
Yes, sir. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. On the move. Reporting. Moving out.
We will just start shooting at them and see if
Receiving.
we can reach here.
Yes, sir.
You have been spotted, but it's by them.
Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving.
Lucky hit.
Yes,
Alright,
sir.
let's use everyone here.
Receiving. Yes, sir. On the move. On our way. Moving out. On our way. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the distance is quite far. I'm gonna take it and hope that maybe you continue to fire at this team. We will just move a little bit.
On the move. Yes,
And
sir.
all of you guys will go on this team. Got another lucky hit.
Receiving. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On the move.
There is another one that disappeared, right? We have this one way back. But there was another one. Here somewhere.
Yes, sir. On our way.
Let's see if we can spot him.
Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir. On the move. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. On the move. Receiving. On the move.
Alright, he's aiming at our mortar teams.
Reporting.
He can actually see through.
Reporting.
Let's get behind this building now.
Reporting.
Don't think you can make it there.
Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir.
No, I will fire.
Reporting.
We are safe from you, but there has to be more over there.
Receiving. On the move.
Let's see if we can send you. And then we had... Let's try and get you into position. So we could go here.
Yes, sir. On the move. On the move.
I will aim in this direction so the gun is correct, and then we can move forward one. And we see how it goes.
Receiving.
Let's go, and then we can cross this field and look through there, and I think you will join.
Yes, sir. On our way.
Now you were spotted. By something. I will let you stay because you're lying down.
Yes, sir. On the move.
Let's head over here and see. Do you have open hatches? Yes.
Receiving.
Alright, enter. Yeah, that's fine. There he was.
Guns out of action. Receiving.
48.
Yes, sir.
55, and you can't see him anyway, so we have to take the shot. Thank you very much. That means we need to try and save you.
Yes, sir.
I think here is enough.
On the move.
Right, and we can start repair next turn, right?
Yes, sir.
Now we have you.
On the move.
Move up, still hidden. Aim. We will not take
Receiving.
shot this turn. You will rush over this field.
Receiving.
I'm sending
On
you
the move.
down that way. Since you have been spotted, there is no
Yes, sir.
way to move you. I will send you back. Hope you will
Yes, sir.
get hidden again, and you can hide behind this building. We already have this, so I guess
Receiving. On the move.
it's safe.
Yes, sir.
So I'm
our way.
gonna send
Reporting.
all of you.
Moving out. Yes, sir. On our way.
Now you were spotted by these guys, probably. I'll just move back
On our
here.
way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, we got him. I will...
Receiving.
We have these, but they are facing that way.
On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. On our way.
Let's see if we can rush.
Yes, sir.
You can't move. You
Receiving.
are hidden.
On the move.
Send you out on the road.
Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir.
Right, I will... I'd love to cover you there.
On the
Or
move.
if I move here... No, you can't see that. Alright, you stay there. I will decide what to do.
Reporting.
You... I don't know. Maybe here? Light mortar. Let's drop it here.
On the move. Yes, sir.
You will just wait there. And
Yes, sir.
you... I guess there's nothing here.
On the move.
We will join them. We'll see how we take care of you. Yeah, I guess you will be part of that hunt.
Reporting.
Last one. You are down here. You will just wait. Enter. Oh, he moved.
Yes, sir.
You have been spotted as well. Okay, I'm a little bit worried. I will
Yes, sir.
reverse, because we don't know what's
On the move.
back here. I will aim in this direction in case something else will start shoot at us here.
Receiving. On the move. Receiving. On the move. Receiving. On the move. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir.
I'm sending you back,
On our way.
and
Yes,
since
sir.
you're not spotted,
On the move.
move you guys up there.
Yes, sir.
And you need to get out of this.
On our way. Yes, sir.
What are you aiming at? You're aiming at us.
Yes, sir. On the move.
Reverse repair.
Reporting.
We are gonna drop some mortar. I think you need repairs
Receiving.
as well. Or can you... You can't see him. But I'd love to... Yeah, okay. It's very far. I will repair this so we can move better.
Reporting. Reporting.
Yeah, I don't think I want to move you. Let's make a run for it. They are very far away.
On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir. On our way.
Well, we have to return fire.
Yes, sir.
You are kind of aiming in that direction. Why don't you fire at them this turn? Hopefully he will move out. Sniper, can you snipe anything? No. Well, actually, it's not that far.
On the move.
So let's see if we can get there and surprise you.
Yes, sir.
I think I need to move at least one. Well, actually more. But I will do that.
On our way.
I will aim and fire. Then we have repairs here and here, right? Yeah.
Receiving.
And we need to... Well, since you moved back,
Receiving.
we will
On the move. Yes, sir.
go for
On our way.
this building
Receiving.
and we will move
On the move.
as
Yes,
far
sir.
as we can. You are hidden.
On our way.
Good.
Yes, sir.
And you need to get out of
On our
here.
way.
I think
Yes, sir.
that you will change aim toward this. So why don't you fire back and you as well.
Yes, sir. Receiving. On the move. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. On the move. Receiving. On the move.
I want to go here.
Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. On the move.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get there.
Reporting.
I know they moved back, but I will go in the same spot. And we hit them.
Reporting.
We do the same with you.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. On the move. Yes, sir.
Our sniper.
On the move.
And that's everyone. We have repaired some of our tanks.
Yes, sir.
So let's start the hunt.
On the move.
You go there.
Receiving.
You are hidden and it's very open areas there. I will go this way.
Receiving.
One, two. He can reach here next turn. Yeah, let's go as far as we can. Can you
Yes, sir.
fire? You can. Okay, problem solved.
Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving.
You were spotted when you moved in. Or were you spotted before? I don't remember.
On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On our way.
I'll just aim straight forward, so the gun is that way.
Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir.
Let's go there. You are still hidden, and I think we have a shot next turn, yes. Probably not very good, but as you have the hatches open,
Yes,
we
sir.
will just
On the
push
move.
on here.
Yes, sir.
You will move
On the move.
slowly forward.
Yes, sir.
Since we have a tank here,
On the move.
let's head up and
On the move.
you go there.
Yes, sir.
You will move
On our
back.
way. Yes, sir.
You can
On
move
our way.
forward.
Reporting.
And you will
Moving out.
stay there.
Reporting. Reporting. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. On the move. On the move. Receiving. On the move.
There is no reason for us to jump over here. Not yet. You did move.
Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. On our way.
Gotta have 100%, right? Now we go for turret. Turret side.
That was done some damage.
That's actually not what I hoped for, but can we
Reporting.
get close to him? I want to grenade him.
Reporting.
Let's fire back at these guys. Lucky hit.
Receiving. Yes, sir.
48. Will we have better if we move up?
On the move.
Yes.
Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir.
He's moving and moving and moving. He can't move much further, because then you can grenade him. And that means that our tank down here...
Yes, sir. On the move.
He's actually hunting you.
Yes, sir.
I will move
On our way.
down here and hope that he doesn't move. Because now, technically, he can fire at these. And I don't want him to move. This is really a cat and mouse game.
Yes, sir. On the move. Reporting.
That is
Receiving.
white.
On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir.
Now it's green.
On our way. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. On the move. On the move. On our way. On the move.
Yeah, and you will wait. $75. Let's go for it. You missed. Really? That is so annoying. Sniper,
Yes, sir.
get in position.
On the move.
Start snipe
Yes, sir.
next turn.
On the move.
Then we have you.
Yes, sir.
Accurate aim. Let's go for the hull this time.
It's that one's done some damage.
Still alive.
Yes, sir.
It seems the enemy have had enough and are retreating to fight another day. I was hoping they'd show a little more backbone, to be honest.
We got him. We got a silver star. I wonder, probably because it took too long to take him out. We lost 3 half tracks, our scout vehicles, but we took out much more from them. So I guess, of course, I'd love to do this faster, but I didn't want to lose any teams. Let's review the battlefield. What did they have left? So they have you there, that was a Panzer, and then they had anti-tank team, another Panzer, anti-tank team, that one, and this one. And 2 teams way back here. But we got... How many objectives did we do? We took... Oh, there were no down here. 1, 2, and 3 and 4. So maybe that's why we got a silver star then. Alright, it is what it is. We will continue with the next mission in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.